IVM.
Hello and welcome to the Habit Coach Podcast, the bite-sized podcast filled with quick and easy, actionable habits. Remember, great habits create that awesome life. I am Ashdin Doctor, your habit coach. And today's fun fact of the day has to do with sentences that annoy me. Did you know that for most coaches or nutritionists or fitness trainers or dieticians, the most annoying thing a future coachee could say is, "But I am a foodie." I'm constantly in touch with nutritionists and doctors, and we always have a laugh about that one line. When people come to change their life, searching to reach their goals, wanting to better themselves, and then they say, "But I'm a foodie." That one line, that one identity of being a foodie can ruin their progress, or worse yet, not even begin the process. Let's break this one sentence down and understand what it means. It will take a while because there are so many little nuances to this apparently simple line. The first word in that sentence is but, which means that there is an excuse baked into that sentence. No matter what the coach says, the person has already come up with an excuse for it. This is almost like a preemptive strike. Before the nutritionist says, "No more chocolate, no more bread," you have already said, "but." It is like telling the nutritionist that I will not be able to do any of the hard things that you're saying. This word, "but," is killing your progress. You have come to someone to help you grow. You've paid them to show you a path that is built on knowledge. Yet, you're so scared that you're making an excuse before starting. Like I remember telling a client of mine once, if you want to lose your butt, get off these useless buts that you keep saying. When being coached, always come with an open mind. Try what the coach is telling you. It is coming from years of experience. The next problem with the sentence is the phrase, "I am." These two words give you a label and an identity. It is very hard to break away from an identity. It is like you're saying, "This is me and this is unchanging." Think of it as a person who has been fired from his job, who was doing this for the last 30 years. If he was a driver for 30 years and now he can't drive, then who is he? And as human beings, we try very, very hard to hold on to our identities. We do not like to let these identities go or change them. For example, I recently realized that starting each podcast saying I am a habit coach means that this is now my identity and label. I will find it very hard to change from it. I created an identity trap for myself. So as far as possible, stop identifying with these kinds of labels. Next comes the word foodie. What does it actually mean? And these are actual answers that I've gotten from clients of mine. It means someone who loves food, someone who will do anything to try food, someone who can eat a whole table full of food. It means that even if I know this will make me sick, I will still eat it. It means that all my holidays are planned around food. It means that I love exploring new cuisines. But this above description is so vast, most people would be classified as foodies. And I know that I am a foodie. I have just learned to make better choices, and that's all. It also means that my relationship with food has improved, that I have food for pleasure once in a while and not every single time. Very often our relationship with food is deep-rooted. We follow what we remember seeing our parents do. My dad once proudly said that Ashdin can eat so much the restaurant will run out of food. And I took that as a compliment and made eating vast quantities of food a thing to show off. Now, half the time, we don't know that we are carrying such feelings around these thoughts of food. We don't realize that these thoughts are there in our mind. And this is where a good nutritionist or a coach comes in. They guide you by breaking down these belief systems. They hold your hand through this journey. And instead of just giving you a diet plan to follow for 31 days, they start breaking down these walls that you have in your mind, these thoughts that you have in your mind. But it all starts by allowing yourself to be coached. Allow them to make changes to your life. Do not make an excuse from the start. So your simple habit of losing weight with a coach or a nutritionist or a dietitian or a fitness trainer is to stop saying this one line, "But I am a foodie." Instead, say this: "Yes, I love food and I'm willing to make better choices." So start these habits and share with us your progress using the hashtag #TheHabitCoach. If you like this podcast, don't forget to check out other interesting podcasts on the IVM network. You can listen to us on the IVM Podcast app or ivmpodcast.com. You can also follow us on social media. We are at IVM Podcasts on Twitter and Instagram. If you want to reach out to me, I am Ashdin Doc on Twitter and Instagram. You can find lots more information on my website, awesome180.com, or check out different content on my YouTube channel called AWESOME180. That's Awesome180.
I hope you enjoyed that show. I'd like to thank our sponsors this week, Paytm Money. So it's been a really, really fun week this week. We've had a great episode with Anand Nilakanthan on Cyrus Says. Anand was one of the writers of Bahubali, and it's done some really, really fun stuff since that. Ashish Vidyarthi also had a really good episode on his show, Begin the Journey. Please do check that out. You do know Yuddha is back, right? Definitely check it out if you haven't. Yuddha is our show about Indian ancient warfare. It's hosted by Anirudh Kanisetti and Aditya Ramnathan. Really, really great show. You should check that out for sure. And I forgot. Rishikesh was on the network as well. He was on Absolutely Right with Aditi Surana. Do definitely check that out. With that, hope to see you next week.
Hi, I'm Satyajit.
Hi, I'm Racheta.
We are from the Open Library Project and we host a podcast called Paperback.
Paperback is a podcast where we engage with stalwarts and experts from various industries, suggesting non-fiction titles that contributed to their journey in a big way.
We've had guests like Anjali Rana, Dr. Marcus Rani, Dr. Swati Lodha, Ambi Parmeswaran, Apurva Damani, and many more on our show Paperback. Find new episodes every Wednesday on IVM Podcast app, website, or wherever you listen to podcasts.